All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time once again. Good morning, and welcome back to the best day trading live stream in the world. Welcome back to another Relentless live session. So, for those of you tuning in on YouTube, be sure to hit that thumbs up, and of course, check out the disclaimer which is on screen. All right, those tuning in the Discord, they know the disclaimer quite well. But for those newer viewers now tuning in, guys, check out the disclaimer and know that trading is risky business. All right, trading is risky business. So, with that being said, let's talk about our watch list. What's moving and what's not. So, there's four stocks that I'm watching. There is NVAX, which the float is a little higher, but we'll see how it does. There's SRTS. There's AEMD. And lastly, LIDR. Those are the four that I'm watching. There are some other stocks, but don't want the watch list to be overly, on the longer side. So just trying to take the best four that are available. Tisha, what's up? Mato. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but what's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Hit that thumbs up. GD, hit that thumbs up as you're tuning in. Old Hack, what's up? Good to see you. It's been a while, I believe. Brad, how you doing? Bond, what's up? John. Another beautiful day at long last. So, okay, let's talk about these stocks. So, NVAX is up 122%. I'll start there and then make my way through the list. So we had pre-market highs all the way at 14. So for those of you who wake up early and who trade the pre-market session, maybe you got a piece of this one. Doesn't look bad, right? I mean, a huge move going from about $6 around 6 a.m. By 7 all the way up there to 14. Pretty impressive move. So far since then, we've been consolidating sideways. A bit of a downtrend as well. But right now we're curling back up. So the lowest levels that we had were all the way down at 891. But more recently, we've been holding up the VWAP area around 980, 975 area. And I'm going to go back to about 7:10 a.m. It seems like we had a high at 1070. Right now we're at 1015. Okay, not bad. So this gives us a little bit of room to push up. And if we are strong, can we get to 1160s? And then from there to the pre-market high. So this should be interesting. If it does pull back before it gives a move, again, maybe 870, but that's it's fairly low. I'd love to see us hold the VWAP area here, especially since we've already had such a massive pullback versus the pre-market high. So it looks pretty decent in that aspect. NVAX. How are we doing on the daily chart? There is some potential daily resistance in this area. 1030, 1018, 1136. I'm going to just put 1030. I'm going to put that line in blue. Just in case we're in this area here and we're having a hard time, I want to just, make sure to give it some time. And hopefully we can get back over 1136. And if we do, the levels that we already have on screen here, of course. So this should be interesting. That's my alarm to remind me to turn on my screen recording. So for all the students, of course, likewise, if it's not already on, be sure to do so. That way you can come back study over your trades at the end of the day. And yesterday, of course, even myself, being that I have access to MMU, I also review the other mentors' archives. Like yesterday, I was watching Marcelo's archives, Tim's archives from some prior days. I believe Friday of last week, and then I also watched one of my own archives from I think April 12th. Very interesting. Very interesting how the momentum works. And the very fine line that there is. I mean, it's such a fine line. But anyhows, let's continue on. Uh, SRTS. This one is up 29%. Let me take a quick look. Let's see how we're doing. So, let's see. Started in after hours. Chart could be better, right? Chart could be better for sure. Started in after hours, pushed up a little bit. We had a pre-market high initially at 564. We pulled back, and then we got up there to 594, and then a very abrupt move back down. So can we get back over to VWAP, which is at 517? I think that's the key question here. If we can, perhaps there's an opportunity, perhaps there's a chance. If not, well, you guys know, to the depths. So we'll see how it does. The daily chart, perhaps room up to 5. Let's see, 5. No, hold up. Let's zoom out some more. There could have room. Yeah, it seems like there's room here. I mean, perhaps even to like 774, going back to February 10th. The 200 EMA, I want to check that level. Time 44. Okay, we're above the 200 EMA, which is good. 538 though, keep an eye on, because bit of a green candle with an upper wick. Keep an eye on that area just in case it comes up and have some trouble. But yeah, other than that, can we get up to the pre-market highs? AEMD. This one is up 36%, 7 million shares of volume. AEMD. The pre-market high is at 333. And I'm going to clear my drawing set here just to clean this one up a little bit. $333 pre-market highs. Low of the pullback. I mean, it's been pretty low. I'd love to see a red to green on this stock. The low of the pullback has been, around 150. Hopefully we can hold up and then get a strong surge up to those VWAP levels, and then, perhaps break of 2 can lead to something. The 200 EMA is at 228 on the daily chart. All right, doesn't look bad. If it does really open up, I'd like to see 720 going back to April 20th of last year. Pretty high up, but we did reject the 200 EMA on that particular day, as well as 870 for January 30th of last year. And there's 2-minute warning. So there's 2 minutes to the opening bell. 2 minutes. Lastly, LIDR. This one here, we had a pre-market high of 199. The low of the pullback has been around 147. The 200 EMA on the daily is at 557. In case it does get strong and gives a good move. Yeah, other than that, there seems to be some room. Perhaps we can watch out for 408, December 27th of last year. Yeah, 408, fair target. This one, we'll see what it does. I'll rotate throughout the 4 of them and try to identify the strongest one. But other than that, for me, trader rehab continues here. We had a small red day yesterday. I'm still going to be using 1,000 shares. I am willing to size up on any given day. If what I like is working and working well, I will size up immediately, because mentally, I still feel pretty good. But, I just want to make sure that I keep any losses to a minimum right now. But NVAX will be the one that I watch into the open, and then I'll rotate from there. business as usual, right? Another day for us to exercise discipline, another day for us to be patient and look forward to the opportunities and the setups that we know and love. And also, let's challenge ourselves, right? Let's challenge ourselves to be firm, taking the trades that we know work and being confident, right? We got to pay attention to our indicators and stay sharp. So let's look forward to another beautiful day. To another beautiful day. Couple seconds to the open. NVAX, what will it be? Throwing out some early trades just to see what it wants to do. Some smallest trades. AEMD on the other hand. How are we doing? It is curling up a little bit. So far, NVAX coming down. It's pretty early. It might need some time to go sideways, consolidate. Keeping to small size for now. If it gets above 10, I would love to see it hold above 10. AEMD, small, slow grind. Potential double bottom right there. I got a higher fill. I tried for 66. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Let's see if this continues. It's holding high. I might size up on this one. 42 for the high is 47. The halt is at 83. I'm going to prepare a big up position soon if it keeps moving in this way. Being patient, waiting for a proper pullback if possible. Seeing resistance at 50. I'll try again. It's maybe failing. Disappointing. That was a great attempt at the dip, but it looks like it might be failing actually. I like that trade though. I like that trade. From strong to a little weaker, I'm a little cautious with this 5-minute candle and that topping wick that we just had there. That's definitely going to encourage short sellers, so got to be careful here. Could see some more resistance. LIDR, how are we doing? See, now I'm not as encouraged to use size anymore. If we would have held up that pullback, I would have been very aggressive, but a mere bluff. Waiting patiently. 60 is the lows. We've held up 60 right there, so it's not a terrible sign. It's at least still holding up that level. The 5-minute candle has less than a minute. I'm long LIDR, watching to see if this one bounces. Tight stops. I'm still interested in NAVX, but we'll see how it does, especially if it can start to hold over 10 again. But gotta be careful. Short sellers might be more aggressive, being that they have a very obvious weakness with that chart. LIDR, I'm willing to add over 63. If we break 63, there it is. There's 66. The other one is back above 10. NAVX. Is it going to be strong? So opportunity is going to cost. I'm watching something else. Small gains there. So switching back. 53 to highs. It looks like we are holding over 10 for now. '50 is high of day. Waiting. There are sellers there. Perhaps a little too soon. A lot of scratch trades here. Come on. Come on. Talk to us nicely here. It's having some trouble at 68. I might try again though. Okay, maybe not. I'll wait. Okay. It's going and I'm waiting. Not good. 80 for the highs. High of day, 86. The halt opposite 1127 if it takes off some more, even more violently. But so far, so good. I'm glad we broke over that previous resistance. That's a beautiful move up. Lovely. I'm going to size up. I think it's time. I'm going to size up. I feel good. I'm in a good rhythm. It is time. Do we want high of day here? Waiting. Oh, there's a bid, but waiting. Was there a bid? It's hard to tell. It might not be ready yet. There's a 70,000 share seller. We might need that bigger pullback. The 5 minute candle is strong, so even if we dip here, I think it's pretty good. Uh, 37 fill. Son of a gun, man. Maybe I needed to size down more. We should see a bounce, unless it's just failing miserably. So we're seeing a 5 minute pullback. What needs to happen here is I need to be in. I need to be in here and giving myself a good chance. So hopefully it gives opportunities like that. Good. Do not go to the depths. And okay, I'll have to cut that. I'll try lower. But alright, not good. It's pulling back a little too much. It's just too much of a dip here. The 5 minute candlestick is so bullish that I'm very aggressive towards the dip, which is the right decision. But the dip is not bottoming. 90, oh, was that 87 for the lows? We're just pulling back too much. We gave back the entire move up right there to then get a small bounce. Come on. I attempted the 1 minute pullback and the 5 minute setup, but we're in the depths. I thought 17 was good. It's a good bounce, but it's just too low. You know, from 87 to 40 is great, but can we have done 17 to 70? You know, so I'll have to wait patiently to try and get another entry here. It's a good bottoming wick. The 5 minute candle has time. There's 3 minutes left. It looks pretty healthy. Just a very extended pullback. 50 is going to be key, as that's where we had resistance before. So we'll see how it holds up. Couple cents there. Got to stay focused, got to stay locked in. Low is 20. I was supposed to hold 1,000 shares, not 500. So that was my mistake there. Should have still had 500 shares holding now. But this is good. I want to see us test 50 and perhaps get through the level. My fills feel good or fast, which is good. Excellent fill. That's what I love to see. If this gives another move, I should be right where I need to be. Oh man, the excitement. 14 on the bids. There's a seller 30, 20,000. We're seeing some weakness here. Are we going to come down? Or am I stopping out too soon here? KB, are the bulls still alive, brother? Oh, that ad was good, man. Crap. I knew it. Brother. We still got resistance here. Yeah, buy up all those shares. The short sellers are going to go to the depths. They're going to feel the pain. Today's the day. Today's the day, man. The short sellers. I can feel it. Today's the day. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. As long as we see follow through, I think we should do well. The new candle is going to be here in 2 minutes. I'd like to see us getting closer to 50. The volume hasn't gotten into the stock yet, up or down in this consolidation, so I'm still waiting to see which way it's going to be. This is interesting. when it goes, it might go pretty fast. It might get up to 50 very quick, and then we'll see what it does from there. Is my guess, because we're lingering here for quite some time. I want to add back the moment I see the volume coming in, so I can have more size. Okay, waiting. I'm wondering if this could be the backside. I do want to think about that. But I'm going to keep watching and keep waiting and wait for an opportunity to be in. Waiting patiently. Is it getting ready to come down? It's so hard to tell here. I'm still waiting. I thought that just now might have been the beginning of it, but we only got to 26. We've been seeing lower highs on the 1 minute. Talk to us nicely, short sellers. They better hope it doesn't get through 50 here. KB, KB, KB. Are the bulls still alive, brother? I don't want to overtrade this level. 30's having some trouble. Hidden sellers, short sellers, going short so that they can stop out high. At least I'm hoping. Yes. They better hope it doesn't go through 50 here. Or the gallows is going to be calling their names. Big Steve, brother. Will we see a nice move? Waiting patiently. It's heating up. It's heating up. But once we get to 50, it has to go through with confidence, with strength, not just 52 and back down. Waiting patiently. Hmm. I'm very excited, but we gotta still be patient. We can still have a big loss, but I feel pretty good. There's a hidden buyer there, I think. Okay. Come on. I do want to be active here because we're so close to the breakout level. Like we could see the move. I want to see 45, 46, 47, 55, 60, and so forth. High of day is at $11. Oh, that was a misread. Okay, cool. 23.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
The low of the candle there is 26. NVAX, what will it be? Can the 5-minute candle make the new high? We do not want to see a false breakout any under any under any circumstance. I'm gonna keep trying as long as it's convincing. Come on. Is this it? Where are those bulls? Where are those bulls? Where are those bulls, KB? It's, it's holding high, but maybe I'm too aggressive. Uh, do not reject all you do. Hive days at 11. It's having trouble here. Perhaps some short sellers again, or profit taken. Up or down. I do think the short sellers are in a corner here, but we could still see a pullback before it goes. Some scratch trades. So here's the pullback. How low are we going to go? What I don't want to see is an overextended 5-minute pull. I'm size down here. Coming down to just 700. Perhaps we could be failing, but I'm waiting, giving it time. I didn't really get to connect there with size, but you know, all good in the neighborhood. It's been known to giving some good red to green, so I want to keep my eye on it for now. LIDR, is this one worth looking at? Only a couple cents over VWAP. Up. We could be on the backside for now. Gonna do a quick full rotation. AEMD sold off. LIDR, no good. NVAX, SRTS. None of those are really looking good right now. LIDR is moving up, but in terms of like, you know, super strong stock, we're not really seeing a huge range to the upside. I do like that the volume on the way down here was not heavy. And it reminds me of the first pullback that we saw where the dip was just super big. Like it kind of pulls back so much for no reason, really. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes aggressively over time. Got smaller size. There's a seller at 50 of 50,000. It's gone. Is it? What the heck? It looks like it is. We're seeing 51, 52, but no move. Alright, I'll ease off here. Not surprising. Sellers canceled, but we're not ripping. Still, it might go here, but it's like a little bit of a struggle. Yeah, talk to us nicely. This is what we want to see. Is a move to the moon. Yeah, 55 a bit of a struggle, but we're pushing up. If it's good, we can perhaps see over 11. Might need to pull back. Gotta be patient. Oh, gotta waiting. There's a seller at 65 area. Come on, give us something decisive. That's not decisive. 37,000 shares remaining, 63 on that seller. I'm waiting patiently. Where's the seller? Is it gone? Come on. Should be mooning here. I would have expected 80 already. The 1 minute candle did make the new high at 64. It's very close to doing something, but you know, is it gonna happen here? Perhaps not. I think I might size down because I'm not up as much as I would like to be, and maybe I could find myself being too aggressive. Hmm. Gonna come down to 1,000 shares from 1,500 base. I'm gonna come down to 1,000. Okay. Come on. What more do we need to see? What more do we need to see? We should be flying here to 90, 95, 11, 11, 10. There's sellers though. There's a seller at 40, 88, 42,000 shares. Did they walk down the ladder? They're now sitting at 80, 35,000 shares. That might have been good. 66. Tight stops for me. Waiting patiently, waiting patiently. Alright, maybe I'm too soon here. Having a hard time reading it in this area. I don't like the topping wicks that we're getting close to high of day. It's looking like a double top, and we might need like a pullback in consolidation before it tries again. So maybe we continue lower. I think the smaller size here for me is good. So maybe a cup and handle kind of pattern, assuming it doesn't sell off. Just got to keep paying attention here to see if I can identify a potential low. So far, we're seeing 60, still on the sidelines. After some time, this light starts to affect my eye. The ceiling light. I put on these blue light glasses, help out a little bit, even with the screens. So just waiting patiently, waiting patiently. No good at 65 for the push. So there's a new 5-minute candle. I'm gonna size down some more for now. Gotta ensure that we protect the gains. So this weekend we'll be transitioning over to Schwab, and I'm gonna just make sure all my hotkeys and everything is imported up properly. Got to make sure everything is set up well, and so that Monday I can hit the ground running. Nice, nice, nice. That was good. Classic. It's a good trade there. Fifth sub 50 trade. I was hoping it would go down more, but it literally touched 49 and bounced. The high of the current candle is 65. It would be good to see consolidation for the next couple of minutes. It could work out well for the charting if we hold a tight range, but that's asking a lot. There's still 3 minutes left in this 5-minute candle. So we got to be ready for it to go up or down. And that's assuming it's a fast rep to green back to the highs. We can still consolidate for another 10 minutes and it can be much longer, more drawn out. Question is right here is where's the low? I'm going to attempt to trade with my small share size for now. I'm going to watch you get back in. Which in that entry really wasn't bad though. Not awful. Assuming this is the bottom though. If it's not the bottom, it's not great. I'm going to be a little active here. How well are we going to do here? Tight stops. There's a bit of churn. KB, brother, are the Bulls still alive? LIDR is pushed up to 180. It's pulling back again, and these pullbacks are just more than I would want to see every time. But I wouldn't want to see it going lower than where we are now. Like below 20 is like, again, giving back way too much of the move for the bounce. But it could just be backside. Split rock, you gotta size down, man. Gotta size down. And that candlestick was a good candlestick. Oh, was that low? 23? Well, that looks like a reversal candlestick if I've ever seen one. But will it go back up and trend back up from here is the question. Now, that's the real question. These pullbacks are so big, man. If not, we could be super accurate there and adding gains all through and through. Instead, we're kind of giving back a little bit. But we did the right thing, which was to reduce size. Not good. Can we hold up? Um, kind of losing interest to be honest. It's just these pullbacks. Like back to 20 again. Perhaps to the depths. Short sellers may have the last laugh here. Well, a green day after a month of drought. I'll take it. You know, I feel very, very fine mentally. Like, I feel the same way I felt at the beginning of this year. I feel pretty motivated. I'm just waiting patiently. That's all. But when the time comes, the short sellers will pay the price. And I will show no mercy in my trades. I will be aggressive, but only when the time is right. I'm gonna stick to the small size. Today we had a very legit chance with this stock, though. I really thought I would have did better than I did, even with not connecting on a bigger trade. LIDR, LIDR. Come on, over 10, over 10, over 10. Waiting, LIDR. What is it gonna be? Tight stops. 5, 7. I want to see over 10 or a pullback. Halt is at 24. We might see a pullback at this point. As one is gone, the next one is coming up. Definitely extended though, right? We did see 10 right there, but it didn't rip right through the level. It's having trouble. Not moving as freely as it once was just a few minutes ago. Okay, there's a bid. Eh, Hmm. There's just this extra amount of selling. Selling. So it's just red on the tape, red. The high was 17. I'm gonna size down in case it pulls back. I don't lose anything. Gotta get back to the basics, man. The basics is what's gotten us to where we are now. We had a low there, 92. Did I miss a level? I mean, we did see 14 indeed, which was back on March 21st. I actually didn't map out that level. Yeah, we had some volume there. 6 million and then 2.8. SF with the call out, man. Shout out to SF. Hope you're doing well. So it's a good bounce from that dip, 92. Back up here at 08. Small thighs here for me. NVAX was not moving like the stocks the last 4 days. In terms of the bids having no liquidity and just, teleporting down, and it gave flushes, but it's like under better context. Mm. It's churning. I'd watch it over 20, but I want to be careful of the risk. Nothing. Do I want to try again? I'm not too fond of this stock right now. We'll see what it continues to do. But it definitely is uptrending. SRTS, good call out. We'll see if this one does start to move. My mic is muted. Great. Love it. What the heck? Okay, go. How many times am I gonna do this? And I'm going on a whole speech here. Okay. I'm saying, as my nose is getting so stuffy again. On Monday, I'm thinking about calling it, and then on Monday when I come in, I gotta have the same mindset and the same positive attitude again, and trade like how I know how to trade. And if the momentum is just simply not on my side, size down and protect myself, and that will ensure a successful day. And then rinse and repeat again and again, slowly but surely, over time. But yeah, I'm going to take the victory. Is there going to be more opportunities? Perhaps, but I think the mission has been accomplished. A nice green day. You have to try to set the tone and just, move forward, right? Mentally, I've been feeling great. It's just a matter of just, exercising discipline. So upwards and onwards. Yeah, this is a good place. So for those of you who are heading out, I know it's 10:30. A lot of people will be heading out. Stay safe, stay green. Do not obsess over trading throughout the weekend, but instead take the time to detach, spend time with family, friends, whatever it might be, work on that other project, that other business, that other job, whatever it is. Enjoy yourself. Study up when you have time. I like Sunday evening so that I'm a little fresh for Monday. Study up when you have time, 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be 10 hours, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it is. Study up, and then let's be ready to go. Other than that, yeah, check out those links for the scanning software here, Momo Pro. If you guys are interested, this is where I get my watch list from every day. And it does include halt levels and a ton of other good things. So shout out to Momo Pro, the scanning software that I use. You guys can utilize coupon code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. Other than that, you can feel free to check out our Discord, which is our chat room. That's where it goes down. There's actually quite a few people. 7,400 people are part of the broader community, so it's pretty impressive. And shout out to everyone tuning in the Discord, the students. I see you guys. In here every day. Zay, all the way through and through up the list, right? So shout out to all the students tuning in and working and grinding every day. One day at a time, one trade at a time. The goal is for us to keep learning and growing. Learning and growing is the main thing. Progress, slow and steady progress every day. Lastly, for anybody out there in the YouTube stream, the Twitch stream, the Facebook stream, if you guys are interested, you can check out Merciless Markets. if you do want to get involved with the day trading service that we have here. Some people might be very interested in this hyper scalping style, and it is here. We do have a zero to advanced course that comes with a ton of good things, like our one-on-one mentorships, our live trading archives, as well as low latency streaming via the Discord. Yes, the YouTube stream is delayed. You know, if you guys go back to those, hot markets, I always mention this, that the market will inevitably slow down at some point, and you have to be willing to adjust. It's like whether I come in here and I'm red or green, it just feels like another day in the office, really. I could get frustrated some days, but it's never to the point where like I'll do something. I don't like it takes so much for me to get to that level of frustration. But yeah. By the way, let me not forget, you can utilize coupon code Miami for 40% off for the classes. Coupon code Miami. And we are doing our next day trader meetup here at the end of June. It's going to be fun. We are going to Florida. Should be a really, really fun trip. All of the back end is already taken care of. It's a matter of just the date coming up. Shout out to Crispy Trades who did kind of sweet talk me into getting first class. Crispy. Shout out to Crispy Trades, man. We gotta go to another hockey game one of these days. Yeah, so Crispy will be there. Calamity from the Discord, Save, of course Marcelo, Tim. Triad might not be able to make it, but we'll see. Might not be able to make it, but we'll see. It's gonna be a good time. We'll be flying out one student. We'll pay for your flights and your stay. So, we're gonna spin pretty soon. We're gonna bring the wheel up here too as well. But yeah, we're gonna be spinning the wheel. We're gonna be spinning the wheel. We're gonna have to actually kind of get like a date, the last day, and then spin the wheel, put out the video, see who wins, and of course, good luck, right? If you are a diamond member, you'll get 5 times the entries. And we did make it so that the gold members and the people who did just buy the individual archives can participate. But the diamond members will get more entries. Yeah, I think other than that, I'm out of here. Small green. It's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting 3 weeks. Really since the second week of April. It's always tough to see momentum and not be able to capitalize well. But I remember so vividly it happening to me in October of 2020. And back then I was red 5,000, which I couldn't afford 5,000 back then, but I was red that amount. And it was for all the wrong reasons, because I revenge traded, over traded, got emotional, got tilted. This month we're red, but we're red because we simply got caught in the volatility. Nothing more, nothing less. And I think that's a pretty big, upgrade and just growth. The why it matters. The journey to the destination matters. You can be red $10, but it can be for very, very different reasons. And as long as we're, it's for the right reasons, then it'll be a successful red day every time. So I'm looking forward to the opportunities. I'll be back here again on Monday because, this is the market, man. And, it's such a beautiful thing. We don't expect it to be easy, because if it was easy, it wouldn't be so special. I'll be back on Monday with a smile on my face, like always. I'll be smiling through the good and bad, and I'll be here. So, stay safe, stay green, stay disciplined. Relentless trader. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Signing out. Catch you guys next time.